The more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. It's impossible, but I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck.
Baseball fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And, Chris, it's trade deadline day. Always an interesting day on the MLB schedule. Usually a lot of excitement for fans and stress for the front offices. What about the teams and specifically the players?
Boog, I think there are three perspectives. You're that guy that's saying, hey, I want to get traded somewhere, maybe to a contender, maybe to a place that I have an opportunity to play every day. On the flip side, you're that guy that's very content with where you are. You've heard some rumors, perhaps. You can't wait until the deadline has come and gone and you're still staying put. And then the third person is that teammate that's looking and saying, we got a shot. I hope we add the piece or two that we need that'll put us over the top.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Zack Littell. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The wind of the pitch. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. One up, one down. Here's the Mets lineup now. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
The 1-0. There's a strike at the knees. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Checks over to first, back safely. And now here's Jeff McNeil. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lindor, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Over to first, and he's saved. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Move to first. Lindor back in standing.
Let's go, Tampa.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Racing, makes the catch. And the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back here at Tropicana Field, and towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And now the DH, Yandy Diaz. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The pitch. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. In the dirt. 1 up, 1 down.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Here's Wander Franco, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's in there. That is strike two. Justin Verlander has had a lot of notoriety since he was first drafted. Second overall pick by the Tigers in 2004 out of Old Dominion, and a guy who has won 3 Cy Youngs and as well an MVP. Plus, he's been a World Series champ 2 different times.
It's a good take.
The next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
One down, base is empty. And a base hit into right. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Lau at the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Oh, the throw is wild. Franco headed for third. One down. Isaac Paredes now. And first offering is fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And now it's even up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And it is 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Paredes checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Inside, 3-2 the count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Righty delivers. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. First and third, 1 down. That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Here comes Lau. He's also in to score. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Luke Raley next to hit for the Rays. That one's in there, 0-1. Paredes, the runner at second with 1 away. They say you win. next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
Versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Harold Ramirez at the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one's in there. Strike 1. And a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now here is Josh Lowe. The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And now 2 balls and a strike. And here it comes. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. The Rockets won to right, his 14th of the year. It's 5-zip. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now it's Jose Siri. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. And a strike in there. Struck him out looking. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Daniel Vogelback at the plate.
The first baseman, Daniel Vogelback.
And the right-hander back to work. Strike one.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder, number 19.
Here's Mark Canha. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. And down on strikes. Out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 2.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. Mets strand 1, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We head to the bottom of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Rene Pinto. The right-hander back to work. And ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the dirt. Sends it to Vogelback. And quickly one away in the second.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Diaz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, he offered at it. The pitch. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Franco in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. In the air, out towards left center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 5 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Danny Mendez. Littell back to work. That's through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Nimmo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 strike.
That catches the corner. 1-2 now. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Low, drop step, going back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. On the ground. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. It's 5-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, set for the bottom of the third, and now it's Brandon Lau. And the pitch. That one down the line, and he picks it up in foul territory. Yo one. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one ran inside, almost got him.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Bounce to the left side. Beatty. Lau out on the play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Isaac Paredes. Doubled his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
righty deals. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. Full count now.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Luke Raley. He's already homered in this one. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul ball. And the pitch. Ball 1 there. Right side, Mendick. In plenty of time to first, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 5 and the Mets nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jeff McNeil.
McNeil.
The pitch. That's a slider for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one a little bit high.
1-1.
Fastball almost got him there. The 2-1. Liner, base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch, and he just misses. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. The 1-0. And another ball. 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
3-2.
McNeil gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, the first
Here's
baseman,
Daniel Vogelback. 0 for 1 so far.
Vogelback.
He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. And now the count is even. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. On the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rays 5 and the Mets nothing.
I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan.
Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Josh Lowe. The wind of the pitch. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 1. Ripped to short. Sends it across to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Siri. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one fouled off.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Just off the outside edge. And the count 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Now batting, the catcher.
They're back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
So a man aboard, Rene Pinto, next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Tag. Save. Too late for the throw from Omar Narvaez. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Runner leads away at second. That one missed. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 3. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And a 3-1 on the way. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Verlander done in this one. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Vinny Natoli on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Yandy Diaz now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-0.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now batting Wander Franco. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
The 0-2. That one ripped. That's back. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. Two on, 1 out.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard ground ball, base knock. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 9-0.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Lau at first, 1 gone. To third, might be 2. goes to second for one. And it's a double play to end the inning. 4 runs in the inning on 4 hits, no errors, no one left. We played 4. It's the Rays 9 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive. Caught. And he's out trying to get back to first. Double play. And next for the Mets, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1. In the air to left center. Series sizing it up. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley.
The left fielder, Luke Raley.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
A flip to the pitcher covering, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. First offering misses the mark. And that's too high. Right-handed reliever. That's ripped. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Throw cut off to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game. And the first offering is not close. And that's outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Next offering is fouled back. 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. That one hit to right. Canna in position. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Reed Garrett.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now the center fielder, Jose Siri, 1 for 2. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And there's the strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That one misses, and it's 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The next pitch misses, 3-1. And as well, lots of pop in that bat, so you combine the slug with really good defense. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Vogelback settles underneath it, leaps at the wall, and he's got it. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5, Rays 10, and the Mets nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Danny Mendick.
The second baseman, Danny
Littell back to work.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the 0-1. That one missing inside.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
That misses. Now 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Nimmo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Mendick at second. Nimmo at first with no outs. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get the out. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Jake Diekman. He's been so good against lefties.
Jake Diekman.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Good contact guy, good defender. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bases juiced, no outs. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one not close, and it's 2-1. That clips a corner. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Alonso in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And now the lefty swinging a foul straight back. Bases loaded, one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Pitch gets away. But all the runners hold. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
No.
And that's a little bit high.
Okay.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. One run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
2 on with 1 out. Daniel Vogelback up now for the Mets. That's in there. Strike 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Rays 10 and the Mets 2. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Rene Pinto. Pinto measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a pitch. That one out to right. Canna squeezes it, and there's 1 away.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3. Rip to third. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Drew Smith appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. McNeil in pursuit. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Rays held in check here, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back now in Tampa Bay, top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Mark Canha. Here comes a pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Paredes moving under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett.
So up next,
Beatty.
Brett Beatty. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Oh and 2 now. And now 1 and 2. Bounce to the right. On to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, the catcher,
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Omar Narvaez. First pitch, not close. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Mets go down quickly. And the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Back here at the ballpark, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The right-hander back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Man at first. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's going to be Luke Raley. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Baden gets under it. Kicks and deals. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's 11-2.
Comes through with the RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Harold Ramirez digs in now. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0.
Well, he's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Vogelback drifts towards it. Oh, he brought it back.
The right fielder, number 15.
And the batter now, Josh Lowe. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Foul ball there. Ball to strike. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss. 0-1. One out, base is full. Next one misses, and 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
And the right-hander deals.
2-1.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and that's a double. Mendy with a relay throw. Not in time, he scores. And it's 14-2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Drew Smith gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the catcher to hit, Rene Pinto. And that's in there for strike one. Man at second. On the ground right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Canna fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. That's in there. Strike one. Pinto stands at first with one out. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles, solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And stepping in for the Rays, Wander Franco. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Runners at first and second with one gone. Check swing, no appeal. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. That one lifted to left. McNeil hauls it in, and there's two away.
The batter, second base.
So two down now, and here is Brandon Lau. That one ripped, but foul. Two outs. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Tosses to first, That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Rays are out in front, 15-2. Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Danny Mendick.
The pitch. Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Now 1-1. Next pitch is outside. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 9.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at first with 1 gone. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And he deals. And it's strike 2. And here it comes. Stays alive. Way inside, gets out of the way. Next offering is down low. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground to short, could be 2. They get 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Tampa Bay leads this one 15-2. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And the pitch. Inside, just missed. Yeah, there's the strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher
Now
wanted,
batting,
but it worked. He got
left-hander.
the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Luke Raley next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 16-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. Harold Ramirez now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Slider misses outside. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. The pitch. Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But again, a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. In there for strike one. And the righty deals. Fly ball down the line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the 9th. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil.
McNeil.
The pitch. Checks a swing, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. And the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Got it by him for the K. Pete Alonso will hit next. He's sort of your typical power hitter. Wouldn't necessarily call him a 3 true outcome guy, but he's in there to hit home runs.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Fans dig the long ball, bro.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's outside. That one missed. Now 3-0. There's a strike. That's in there. And now 3-2. And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
He's 2 outs away. Daniel Vogelback, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the 0-2. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Kicks and fires.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Alonso leads off first with 1 away. Now he breaks his back. Siri really on his horse for it. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Now it's going to be Mark Canha. First pitch just misses. One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside. And that's outside.
No strike.
Down. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Now a fly ball to right center. Lowe has it sized up. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Lau with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Omar Narvaez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Oh, right to the backstop. Not in time. He's safe. And the runners will move up. Two outs, two in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is popped up. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays take this one in a blowout.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.